So very important point to be noted today. Reference table, reference field. So what is reference table, reference field? So this is regular interview question. So what is the reference table, reference field? Now, in the last week, we have created some table like the following. Employee ID, name, country, city, gender, so on. Like this we have created. Age. And we have kept some validations, etc. So now what I want is I want something called as salary. What is his salary? Example, I have three people here. Employee 1, employee 2, employee 3. Employee 1, employee 2, employee 3. So this guy belongs to India, this guy belongs to China, this guy belongs to US. So I have three people in three different countries. So now I want to store his salary. So I can give it like this, something like this. Some value I'm giving 2000, 500. So I'm giving some value. To store his salary, I require one field. But when I'm storing the salary, it requires what? It requires units. So what we call it as currency units. Now, if you see here, 2000 what? 2000 watts, 2000 cocks, 2000 bulls. How much you are giving? What you are giving? So wherever money is involved, there should be one more field for storing units. It's a must. Name don't require any other field. Gender or city don't require any other field. Age don't require any other field. But salary requires some other field. So now let's see, I will add one extra field to the table. So let me log on to the system. Now I'm taking the table what we have created last week. Now I'm taking this table. Now in this table I'm adding a new field here, salary. So automatically I'm creating the data element, ZZ my sal. Double click on this. So we should not use predefined in the table level. So I'm creating a data element. Last week class, always we have to create data elements. So salary. So I'm creating a field called as salary. Now as of now, I don't want any validations as of now. As of now, I don't need validations. So if you don't need validations, we'll use predefined. And we have to take the data type, not numeric. Because numerics cannot take decimal values. Salary can be in decimals. When you calculate the tax, you might get decimal values. So salary should never be numeric. Numeric cannot take decimals. So we have to use this data type called as CURR. So in simple words, whenever money is involved, we have to use CURR data type to store the money. So I'm taking CURR data type. Now, whenever you are giving CURR data type, some people have the habit of giving this much length, CURR length 5, decimals 2. So if you give it like this, it will get activated, not a problem. But what you are telling to the system, I want a field of 5 length, out of which 2 are decimals. So total length of the field is 5, out of which 2 are decimals, 3 is the integer length. 3 is the integer length. So maximum value what you can store, 999.99 is the maximum value. Beyond that you cannot pay. Suppose one person's salary is 1 lakh or 10 lakhs. How can you save it there? So whenever you take currency data type, take a bigger value here. So SAP always uses 12 to 12, out of which 2 are decimal parts. So integer part is 10 length. So maximum value you can store here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.99. This much value you can store. SAP always uses 12 to, so I am also using the same. I am also following the same format. Field labels and maintain the labels. Activate. Activate. Now activated. Come back. Now see here, I am trying to activate my table once again. It will throw errors. It will throw errors. So if you see the refer log, see here what it is saying. Specify reference table and reference field. Specify reference table and reference field. So this is the reason we will definitely ask what is reference table, reference field. As of now, what we have done, we have created this field, but we have not created any units field. So we have to give some units field like INR or US dollar or yens, Chinese currencies, yens, US dollars, etc. Some currency we have to give. So my system is not able to find this field. So what is this? This field, units field for salary, is called as reference field. In which table it is? In the same table, I am creating one reference field. So I have not created. That's the reason it is throwing error. So whenever there is a currency, that is money field. Money means we have to store in currency data type. We have to create one more. Say I am calling it currency. You can call it whatever you want. I am creating one more ZZ my CUR, my currency. Currency. What currency you are paying, and this field should be of type CUKY, fixed. So we have to take currency data type. whenever we use curr data type in our table, there should be one more field of type cuky length 5 fixed. Why length 5? Date field length 6 is fixed. Date field length 8 is fixed. Time field length 6 is fixed. So like this, for this field 5 length is fixed. Why SAP has fixed this 5 length? We will be seeing in this current coming week. That means this week we'll cover that topic. Day after tomorrow we'll cover that topic. So currency key should be of length 5. So in simple, CURR data type should have CUKY data type of length 5, and this field is called as reference field, which stores the currency. So let's see this now. CUKY length 5. It has taken length 5 automatically. By default, it's length 5 only. Maintain the labels, whatever labels you want, maintain. Activate. Now, when the class is at 7, people are joining 7:05, 7:10, etc. Some cases in 5 minutes you will be missing something important thing. So you are not, if you are traveling to the classroom session, you can say bus is delayed, train is delayed, or something got delayed. When sitting in the home, switching on the laptop, you are getting delayed to the class. I don't know why. So come back. So now observe this. It is not tough. SAP is very easy if you observe and understand. So now I said that wherever currency field is there, there should be a currency key. Wherever currency field is there, there should be a currency key. That is to store the units field. But now when I try to activate, again it will throw the error. Again it will throw the error saying that please give the reference field. Now see here again. It has thrown error reference field. So automatically some people, sir, I gave the reference field, sir, but it is still throwing the error, sir. I know. As a human, I have eyes. I know that, okay, currency field is there, currency key field is there. But how does the machine know? Machine don't have eyes. So you have to tell the machine, boss, out of these fields, this is the currency key field. So what we have to do, come to the last tab. If you see here, there is some tab called as currency quantity field. So whenever these fields are there, currency and currency key fields are there, come to the currency quantity field. Now, what is the reference table? In my table, so where, for which field? Whenever currency is there, in my table, there is a currency field. There is a currency field. Whenever there is a currency table, there is a units field. This is the units field. Now activate it. Remaining fields, it is disabled. Only for this field, it is active. So you are telling, okay, for your money field, in this table, in this field, we are storing units. Now if you activate it, it will get active. So currency or quantity tab. It is activating. Let it activate. In the meanwhile, I will cover one more example on this only. So now let's assume I want to store material, its prices. Materials, its prices. Example, Coke. Coke in India, Hyderabad, 10 rupees. Coke, 300, 100 ml, 10 rupees. Coke in India, Bangalore, 100 ml, 11 rupees. Coke in India, Mumbai, 100 ml, say 12 rupees. So some materials, the price will change across the city by city. So we have to maintain in one database what is the price. What is the price for this product? So I want a table to store material and its products and what are the price. If I want to create this table, now come back to your table is active now. So see here, your table is active now. So wherever currency is there, there should be a units field fixed. Now you can start maintaining the entries. So it will take some time to generate it. Let it generate. Now, what are the fields you will take in this table? Can anyone tell? Anyone? Give a try. I want to store materials and its prices.
Material,
Material,
price,
price,
uh, country,
country, city,
and city name. Uh, Means how much
quantity,
ml?
quantity.
Quantity.
Now, what are the key fields you will take?
Key fields are country and price. Sorry, city and price.
Now, city and price. Let's take you are correct. Now, Coke, Coca-Cola company is selling Coke, Sprite, Thumbs Up, Thumbs Up. Three products they are selling mainly. Now, in Hyderabad, let's assume this is also 11 rupees. This is also 11 rupees. But your system won't allow. Will it allow?
No.
We don't maintain one table for one product, all the products. So Coca-Cola is selling nearly 10 products roughly. But as of now, I mentioned three products here: Coke, Sprite, Thumbs Up. So I have to maintain the prices of all the three materials. So here observe, we are learning material management basics. So we are into now. Till now I was concentrating on HR. Now I'm concentrating on material management. So every material will have a price based on the country and city. So we have to maintain one table to maintain price table. So this is not the key field for sure. Anyone else? If you are telling wrong also not a issue. Giving an attempt is what I'm expecting. We learn things by practice. We'll do some mistakes and understand the mistakes and see, okay, this is not the right way to do. Then only we can understand the combinations. If you look at the examples after I explained, everything will look simple. But once you come to the real time, you will get confused. So while developing only, I'm asking what will be the possibility. Anyone?
Sir, material
Country,
can be also the key field.
Now, material also can be the key field. I'll put material also the key field. Now, Coke, Coke in Hyderabad, I am selling 300 ml bottles. Coke, Coke, Hyderabad, 1 liter bottle, 1000 ml bottle. I am selling for say 50 rupees. Coke Hyderabad 300 ml. Again, I am maintaining price separately. It will take. It will take. It should not take. It should throw error. Already for this combination, price is maintained. So already for Coke Hyderabad 300 ml, I maintained the price of 11 rupees. Person one don't know that I have maintained. He is also maintaining. Now my program will get confused. Shall I take this price or shall I take this price for 300 ml? So the toughest thing in SAP is choosing the right combination of key fields. If you have understood this, rest of the programming will be very simple, because based on the key combinations only, the loops will be there. If you know the key combinations, then automatically you can understand whether you have to use loop or you should not use the loop. So that's the reason I always try to cover here multiple examples. So okay, let me cover this. So definitely, which material? Country wise, definitely the prices will change. City wise also the prices will change. What material, what price? When I create a table like this, we will feel as if what quantity? What quantity, what price? When I create a table like this, now everything looks good. Okay, whatever fields you want, it's there. But when you start putting Coke in India, in Hyderabad, 100, 10. What 100? What 100? 100 kgs? 100 grams? What is that 100? So definitely whenever quantity is there, there should be a units field, quantity units. And whenever price is there, there should be price units. So for quantity, there should be a units field in the table for sure. One what? One piece, one each, 1 kg, 1 gram, one box, one container, 1 liter, one bottle. What is that one represents? Now, if you go to the shop, you can buy a single Coke, or you can buy a can, Coke can, or you can buy a carton. In a carton, some 8 or 10 bottles will be there, tied together. You can buy one box, some 50 bottles as one box. One One can have multiple units, one piece, 1 kg, 1 liter, one bottle. What is that one represents? The units is also important. Based on the units only, the price will be differing. So definitely wherever quantity is there, units field should be there. Wherever price is there, currency field should be there. So I am paying 100. What 100? US dollars or Indian rupees? If you are paying in US, you will be paying in dollars. If you are in India, you will be paying in rupees. So we have to distinguish it. So whenever quantity field is there, so already for currency field, what we have done? The same thing. Whenever weight is involved, we have to use QUAN data type. QUAN data type, quantity data type. And whenever QUAN data type is there, QUAN data type is there, there should be one more field of type unit. There should be one more field of type unit. This should be of length 3, fixed. Reference field which stores weight units. Weight units. That means wherever QUAN is there, there should be a unit field. Unit field. And this unit field should be of length 3, fixed. So now let's create this table. SC11. Before that, key combinations. If I create this table, now key fields, let's start the key fields. Let's assume one field is a key field. Now I am selling quantity 100 ml or say 300 ml. 300 ml. Price is say 12 rupees. 12 rupees INR, 12 rupees. Now the same Coke in India, Bangalore, it won't allow. It won't allow because already Coke is there, it won't allow, but it should allow. So if you want to allow, what we do, we will take these two as a key fields, then also it won't allow. Then also it won't allow. So we have to take definitely these three fields, then only it will allow. Now it looks good. Coke India Hyderabad, Coke India Bangalore, Coke India Mumbai, etc. We are maintaining the prices. But now the problem again comes. Am I selling only 300 ml bottles? No. Coke in India, in Hyderabad, 1 liter costs. 1 liter costs, say 25 rupees. Now, INR. Now, Coke in India, in Hyderabad, one carton, one carton, 1 liter is different, one carton is different. Carton, I think 8 to 10 pieces will be there, 8 pieces, I guess. So 8 pieces tied together, one carton. One carton cost how much? So it can be something roughly 150. It won't allow, your system won't allow because already this combination is there, it won't allow. So if you want to allow, we have to take these fields also. But again, already one record with the same data is there. Already the record with the same data, it won't allow. So these 5 fields will be the key fields. Already we have discussed in SAP, there can be maximum 16 combinations, 6 combinations. So in the first class, we have covered only single or two. Then we have seen 3 combinations. Now here we got 5 combinations. The key field will be combination of 5, else it won't allow. Now let's assume someone is trying to enter this value once again. Coke, India, Hyderabad, etc. They are allowing 13 rupees. It will throw error, boss. Already for this 300 ml, the price is maintained. Duplication is not possible. So if you take one extra field as a key field, it will create a mess. So we should not take price and unit as a key field. So these are the key fields. So now Z my mat price, material price table, create material price table, delivery class A, display maintenance allowed, fields, which material, what country, what city, what quantity, what unit of measure, UOM, unit of measure, price, what currency. So ZZMat. So I am taking the data element which is already created, material, ZCNTRY, country, Z city. I'm assuming you already know how to create the data elements, but this quantity field is new to you. So I'm creating a new quantity field, ZZQTY1. I'm quantity 1. I'm creating this quantity data element, quantity field. QUANTITY, quantity. Maintain the labels for sure, else you might forget. So quantity, data type, and then predefined data type. So here we have to take the data type QUAN, quantity. QUAN, quantity. Then the length. As of now, SAP follows this format 12 to 12 length, out of which 2 are decimals. So 10 is the integer part, 2 is the decimal part. Activate. Now come back. Quantity. Wherever quantity field is there, wherever quantity field is there, there should be one more field for unit. So unit of measure ZZUOM1. Double click unit of measure. So in SAP terminology, we call it as UOM, unit of measure. Unit of measure, UOM. Predefined data type, and this should be of type unit. This should be of type unit. So see here, unit key for quantity fields. Unit key for quantity fields. Length 3. On first day, when explaining data types, if I explain this data type, you people will get confused. So that's the reason whenever the corresponding requirement comes, we are introducing that data type. So practically whenever it is needed, there I am showing you the data type so that you will understand the importance of that field. So now field labels, maintain some field labels. UOM, 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 activate. Come back. Price, ZZ price. Already someone has maintained, we create ZZ currency 1. So price, price. What price you want? Data type, predefined data type. CURR 12 to activate. Come back. Currency. So wherever CURR is there, there should be currency key of type CUKY. Length 5. Activate. I forgot to maintain the labels. Now, key field, technical settings, APPL 0. So prices don't change daily. Size category 0. Save. Now when I try to activate this, it will throw errors. reference table, reference field error. So when you click enter, see here, specify reference table, reference field, specify reference table, reference field. For quantity and price, for both fields it is asking. So what we have to do, go to the currency quantity tab. In my table, unit of measure, currency. So for this field, this is the reference field. For this field, this is the reference field. The same thing you are giving here. Now your table will be active with this one, this one, this one, this one. With these combinations, table should be active. So once the table is active, create session, SC11. So we have created my employee table. Now if you see here, my employee table, I have added this field newly. Utilities, table contents, create entries. Utilities, table contents, create entries. Employee 1, employee 11, Srinivas, country India, city US. Wantedly, I am giving wrong combination here. Gender male, phone number, age, salary, currency, XYZ currency. Save it. So USA, I guess, USA. Sorry, Las Vegas, save. So now it saved the data. First mistake, in India, Las Vegas is not there. This combination is wrong. Next, XYZ is not a valid currency. I have my branches in India and US. So only valid currency for my company is US dollar and INR, Indian rupee. So in this place, it should take only two values, US dollar and INR. How will you do the validation? Interview question. Anyone? In this place, it should take only two values, INR or USD. How will you do the validation? This is the interview question.
So in the last class we discussed this.
What is that?
So combination is not
Here we
combination is not followed the
as of now. This is not a combination. I want here INR or USD, fixed value. Here I want male or female. It is allowing. So here I want INR and USD. As of now, we are discussing about currency field, not on the country city combination. How will you do the validation for currency field? Interview question.
domain level validation is not possible, sir. That's what we have to go for next level.
Why?
Actually, it is a combination, sir. Salary here. If you take the city, country, and city, it is a combination. So it is depending on the country, and the currency is depending on the salary. So salary may be something here Indian. So if you are taking the currency as the Indian, so it will be always Indian only.
So if you see here, one of your senior told answer as it do the domain level validation. So answer even after showing like this. So now if you create a domain /OSC11, if you create a domain for validation, Z, some name I am giving, create. If I do the validation, CUKY, currency key, length 5, currency key length 5, value range. So see here, fixed value definition is not allowed for data type CUKY. CUKY data type cannot be validated in the domain level because currency key again depends on the country. Country to country, the currency changes. So we cannot do validation of the CUKY in the domain. Similarly, unit field cannot be validated in the domain. So important point to be noted. Note, the following data types cannot be validated in the domain level. First one, CURR. Second one, CUKY. Third one, QUAN. Fourth one, unit. Fifth one, DATS. Sixth one, TIMS. Seventh one, combination fields. Combination fields. So these independent fields also cannot be validated, as well as combinations also cannot be validated in the domain levels. So I cannot, suppose if this is currency data type, if this is CURR data type, CURR, some 12 to I am taking, 12 to I am taking, value range, disabled. It won't allow you to validate. So all these data types, now I will take date. I will take date, DATS, length 8, value range, disabled. If it is char data type, it will allow. If it is char, character, it will allow to validate. So everywhere domain validations are not possible. In the last class, we have seen that, okay, whenever you want validations, use domain, but domain validations are not possible here. So right now what I want, I have created one table. I have created one table with the following: EID, name, country, city, gender, age, phone number, basic pay, that is his salary, his currency. Now I am validating this in the domain. Now I cannot validate this in the domain. Here in the domain, what we maintained, male or female we maintained. Here we maintained the 21 to 60 we maintained. But currency, I want INR or USD. But it is not allowing me to create a domain for this data type, CUKY data type. So salaries, CUKY data type cannot be validated in the domain. So what I can do is, this is one table. I will create one more table with only INR USD and link these two tables. Linking of two tables. Let's see this. I am creating one more table /SC11 ZCURR valid. Some name I am putting, create. valid currency, delivery class A, display maintenance allowed, fields, currency, description. So to link two tables, the data type should be the same. The data type should be the same. So I'm taking this data type and putting it here. Description. If you don't know this field, create your own. Just to save the time, I'm using the data elements which is created for the previous batch. Key fields. Technical settings. ABPL 0. Size category 0. Save. Come back. Activate. So now these two are independent tables. So I created one more table, Z currency valid. Here I have created one more table, Z currency valid. Now whenever I do a data entry in this table, it should come and check this table. So what I am doing in this table, I will maintain two entries now. Utilities, table contents, create entries. INR, Indian rupee, save. USD, US dollar, save. I maintain two entries in this table. Utilities, table contents, display. INR, USD. Now, come to the master table. That is your employee table. Come to your employee table. Whenever I enter a currency, so keep the cursor on the currency field. Link it with the table. What table? This table. Generate proposal. So see here, it has created a relation. Simply say copy. Currency field is validated against currency valid. Activate. So this relation is called as check table relation. In the previous class, we have created one more table, education table. Which employee ID, what education, which college, which year of pass, etc. Key fields are these two. And then in this table, this is the key field. We have related these two fields. A key field of one table is linked with key field of another table. A key field of one table is linked with key field of another table for validations. If I enter employee ID 3 here, the employee ID 3 should exist here. So what we are doing? We are doing relations. So this relation is called as primary foreign key relation. Primary key, foreign key relation. Both are key fields. So I am calling this as primary key, foreign key relation. But in this relation, this is not a key field. But this is a key field. So this is not a key field, how can I call this as a foreign key or a primary key? I cannot call it as a primary key or a foreign key. So that is the reason We call this relation as check table relation. Check table relation. This is called as primary foreign key relation. This is called as check table relation. If you are linking a non-key with a key, we call it as a check table. If you link a key field with one more key field, we call it as primary foreign key. So my table is active now. Utilities, table contents, create entries. Let it generate. How many ways we can do validations for a field? First one, primary foreign key relation. So in primary foreign key, what we are doing? Whatever transaction record we are entering should exist in the master table. It's a validation. I'm making sure whatever EID I enter in the transaction is existing in the master by using primary foreign key relation. That is one type. Second one, domain level validation. Domain level validation. For gender and age, I am validating using a domain. For gender and age, I am validating using a domain. But for currency, it is not allowing me to create a domain. So what we do? Check table relation. Check table relation. Now, if you see record number 12, Sri, currency ABC, it will throw error. ABC does not exist in valid currency table. So what are the valid currencies? Indian rupee or US dollar. If you give any of those two, the data will be saved, else it won't be saved. Now, my system is not allowing to validate country and city. So what we can do now? We can create one more table here with valid country city combination. Valid country city. India combination Hyderabad. India combination Bangalore. USA combination Las Vegas. USA combination Virginia. And then we will link this field with this table. This field with this table. We will link example /o SC11 ZV city Z valid so we'll do one thing ZV country city create. I'm creating one table for country and city. Country city delivery class A display maintenance allowed fields country 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 city ZCATRY Z city key fields technical settings APPL 0 size category 0 save it come back activate Utilities, table contents, create entries. Maintain some entries. IND, HYD. Save. India, Hyderabad. India, Bangalore. Save. USA, Las Vegas. Save. USA, Virginia. Save. So I maintain the combinations in one table. Utilities, table contents, display. So here I have all the combinations, valid combinations. Now going to the table. Right now here it is not validating the combination. So what I will do, I am going to the employee table. Now if you see country field is not having any validation, is not having any check table. So what I am doing for the country field, keep the cursor on the country field, relation, give your table name ZV country city, ZVCNTRYCITY, generate proposal. One minute. What happened? 1 minute. So what data element I used here? ZCNTRY, ZCT. Oops. So see here the data elements are different here. So in this table the data elements are different. To link two tables the data element should be the same. So I will do one thing. I will change the data element ZCNTRY, ZCT. So now I have changed the data element ZCNTRY, ZCT. Link it. Link it. To link two tables, the data element should be the same. Generate proposal. So country is linked with country, city is linked with city. Copy. Similarly, come to the city field, link it. Combination, generate proposal, copy. Now if you come to entry check help, country is validated against country city combination, city is validated against country city combination, currency is validated against currency field. All these relations are called as check table relations because these are not the key fields. If these are the key fields, we call it as primary foreign key relation. Now activate. It will take some time to activate and regenerate. What is your assignment is I want ABC video library. ABC video library want to store their customer details and CD details and its transactions they are giving for rent. So these days no one is taking for rent, but olden days people used to take the CDs for rents. They used to listen to the music or listen to the watch the videos and gave back the videos. So rented CDs and videos. So now they want a software to maintain the CDs. A person came to your shop and asked, I want a CD. We don't blindly give him. We will take his details. So there are two types of members, member, non-member. Two types of members, member, non-member. Member has to deposit 500 rupees. Rent 20 rupees. Fine 10 rupees. Maximum CDs he can take is 5 CDs. Non-member deposit 100 rupees. Rent 40 rupees. Fine 20 rupees. Maximum CDs he can take is 1 CD. Now, when a person is taking the CD and returning the CD, how much rent he paid, how much fine he paid, what CDs are available with me, we have to store. Example, we have to store the following. Example, name, country, city, phone number, address, CD name, CD language, issue date, return date, rent amount, fine paid, total amount paid, etc. So if you want to store this information, how many tables you have to create? And this is how some functional team will give you the requirement. A company, XYZ company. Sir, I don't know who the company maintains. I'm giving you. You went to a shop. Now the shop person will ask which CD you want. So he will give you the CD. You took it today. And as per the process, you have to give it tomorrow. But you gave after 4 days. So out of 4 days, 1 day they will charge the rent. Say, let's assume rent is 20 rupees. For next 3 days, fine. So fine, you are paying 10 rupees, 10 rupees, 10 rupees for each day. So 30 rupees. So total you paid is 50 rupees. So they want to store their transaction details and the customer details. Definitely we don't store everything in one table. So now validations are not possible in the domain level for every case. So for some cases we have to create check tables also. So to create one employee table, to create one employee master table, two more tables came into picture. That is country city validation table came into picture, valid currencies table came into picture. Along with this, we have to create education table, designation table, experience table, attendance table. So the more and more tables will come. So some people still deciding when to practice. Now today or tomorrow they take the IDs and then they will practice. Gone. So right now from past 1 week, I am sharing the videos to 8 people only. 8 people, only 8 people. Remaining people, I am not sharing the videos. They are least bothered also. That means they are not even practicing. Because in the starting, without the reference video, how you practice, you will forget. So that much interest you people are having. Now already 7 to 8 classes are over. Still you are not able to decide whether to continue or not, whether to start practicing or not. After that, if you realize also, it's too late. You cannot grasp, you cannot catch. Don't delay things. If you want to do anything today, don't postpone to tomorrow. Tomorrow will never come. Tomorrow has one more tomorrow. Tomorrow has one more tomorrow. Tomorrow will never come. Practice it today. And that too, immediately after the class, sit for 1 hour and practice. Things will be more clear rather than practicing in the evening. So it's your wish. So take the screenshot. Simply select the print screen. So tomorrow I will ask them to create the WhatsApp group. Today only I will ask them to create. So from tomorrow I will share the screenshots in the group only. So for today, just take the screenshot of the assignment. If you select print screen, on the keyboard you'll have print screen. Select the print screen and open a. So I selected the print screen. Open one paint and say Control V. Control V. it will be pasted. So using this, complete the assignment. So notes part, I will share you to the mail. Just assignment part, take the screenshot. Thank you. Catch you tomorrow. Any doubts? Thank you. Catch you tomorrow.